Ours are
Hi.
working.
Our mics are working, hopefully.
Yeah, they can hear you. There we go. Now they can hear me. All right,
Oh,
my mic
Okay.
reset apparently in since when did we stream last? Wednesday. My mic reset on OBS. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sunday night. I almost said Cthulhu. Sunday night Cthulhu. Surprise! No, Sunday night Alien. We're doing the Frontier War campaign. We were talking about Call of Cthulhu before this. That's what was on my brain. We've been away for a couple weeks. You know, it's summertime. So games sometimes go on hiatus, and that's what happened. But we're back. We're back to finish Operation Go Fish. Possibly have a TPK. I see that the chat is already calling for a TPK tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want everybody to die. Oh, Duff's even here saying we want death.
Yeah, just kill me. It's okay. I can handle it.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. But okay, let's go around. We'll get everybody to introduce their Marines once again, and we'll do a little recap. I gotta remember what happened last time, and then we'll get into the action because this is gonna be a combat heavy session. I'm warning people now. We're gonna do a lot of combat tonight. It's probably gonna be the majority of the stream, but so be prepared. Jen, you're up first. Welcome back.
Oh dear God. Hi. Wish I was not the first person to go. I was definitely not just doing work right now. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Yep, it's happening. It's 10 p.m. It's 10 a.m. in China. I'm Jen. Hi. I was streaming on Twitch for a while, but now my life is every region except for North America. So you can find me here and in a couple other games. But tonight I'm playing Aradia, who is a commando with some Wayland Yutani ties in the background. She carries big guns, and that's all she really does. Waiting to fire that RPG.
Well,
Just
that's happening tonight. 100%. Aradia.
Yes.
I gotta remember everybody's names too. It's been 2 weeks and I forgot names. I ran other Alien games in the meantime. I know people saw me over on Q Times yesterday doing Alien. So Aradia, Seth, who's gonna die. Tyler just bought a combat medic hat. So that is the sign that his character is gonna die tonight. That's the kiss of death.
100%. Of
But
course.
it's of natural causes. It's of natural causes. That's
Yeah.
he's not. Seth's not
Oh
moving
my.
anymore.
Oh, so sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Seth Bones is such an old man. He's just doing his best. He has one eye. He is currently the medic, but was formerly a sniper. I hope he will pass peacefully when they die of old age. Other than that, they're gonna try to take a bullet for somebody. They have a talent that lets them jump in the way of an attack. So I'm hoping I can save someone.
You only have 2 hit points.
I currently am. Did we recover our health at all? If so, I'm at 1 right now.
Health is just a number.
Yes. Everybody's gonna recover their health. You should have died last session, by the way.
And yeah, for that's my awesome character, Seth Oldman Bones. As for myself, I'm Foolish GM. I do stuff on Twitch. On Friday, I run my own game called Law and Honor on my channel, Foolish GM. And I'm hopefully going to be doing some Forbidden Lands stuff coming soon on my channel, as I really want to get it out a bit more. And that's me. I've also played video games.
I also play video games. That's a game that needs more love. Forbidden Lands. We're on a break from our Forbidden Lands to do this. Bill, Clarence.
Hey, I'm Bill. I'm playing Clarence AW Revolver. The AW stands for Artificial Wound Soldier. He's the forward observer in the group. Likes to run forward and be sneaky and stab things with a sword for some reason. Actually pretty good with it and have had some success disarming people with the thing. But little bit of a egomaniac, and I'm actually looking forward to this session because it sounds like when Hero Hanzo kills Seth, we get to call him Old Age from now on.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Evan, you know what? So we've been gone for 2 weeks, and like 5 minutes before I came down here to start the stream ready, I was like, I've had 2 weeks to bother Friendin to get an updated overlay, and I haven't done so. So you still have your old character's name on there, but you are still Riverby. You have the same surname. You're still a Riverby.
So my character died, but his father, Ron Riverby, Lieutenant Ron Riverby, who is a CBRN agent, way cooler than Quill, way more experienced, the complete opposite. But he is got himself in a pickle rescuing his son's body, and now he has to figure out how to not die to bring his body back. So we'll see what happens tonight with that. But besides that, on Tuesdays at Garblight Games, we are playing. Oh, I won't be here, but Spectaculars will still be going on. We'll be doing the next adventure, 2 adventures for that. And then are we doing Thursday or Saturday, Matt? For
Thursday.
I think we're going to stick with Thursdays for Blades.
Then Thursdays, 9 p.m. Central, we'll be doing Blades in the Dark, continuing our heist.
Our heist, yes. Yeah. Learning that game. And welcome back, Aaron, with Hanzo.
Hello, I am playing Lance Corporal Hero Hanzo. He is a borderline sociopath who spent his entire life in military schools, learning to try to understand how he's supposed to respond to people. And he's learned that the only thing he knows to do for sure is follow orders. So he tries very closely follow the correct orders from his chain of command. He is a sniper and he's a deadly shot, but don't ask him to talk his way out of a paper bag because he has almost no empathy. I am Aaron, and much like Evan, I am playing in Spectaculars on Tuesday with the return of Grendel. On Wednesday over on Garblight Games at 12 or 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Not sure what the start time is going to be. We'll be starting Akchung Cthulhu. Then on Thursday, back for Blades in the Dark. And then back here next Sunday.
Yes, awesome. Question in chat. I'm just typing it. I'll just answer you. Yes, Free League is going to be a Gen Con this year. They're not running any games as far as I'm aware, but they will have a booth where you can buy their games and talk to people. But no actual plays at the tables. Okay, so what happened last session? I know some people checked out because you murdered civilians. I remember that from the comments from the YouTube. So you went to go get the Phalanx cannon up and running. You went to go get it from here. Let me move the map so we can remember what we're looking at here with the Morgan's Bluff. We can all look at that. So you went to the cargo center. I'll put it on the overlay as well so people can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. The spaceport, Morgan's Bluff spaceport. So you went to the cargo center to go get the Phalanx cannon. You're going to get that up and operational over at the air traffic control tower so that you could deter or possibly shoot down some of those MiGs that keep doing strafing runs on the spaceport. While you were there, you encountered a man who was wearing a ring similar to that, or identical, not similar, identical to that that was worn by one of the 2 scientists that you were sent here to locate and bring back. And one of them was missing a ring off their finger. It turned out it is their android Maitland, and he was trying to flee off planet with the information on his head that he had uploaded all of their data, and he was going to take you and show you what's really going on. But he needs off planet, and he cannot be found out. The other Marines cannot, the Blackguard cannot get their hands on him. From there you went to the mariculture loading conveyor, and that's where there was a couple of civilians.
Before that, that was when Seth decided to try to execute the Blackguard with a syringe.
How could I forget?
Old age.
You decided to try and execute him. You got into a sharpshooting contest, which I don't think you won.
No, Hanzo killed the Blackguard.
Yeah, but you didn't win, but you tried to jump him when you didn't win. And you would have died if Hanzo didn't have your back there.
Accurate.
So you
But to
killed.
be clear, Hanzo did check with the lieutenant first whether or not to take that shot.
Probably should have just let him die, but oh well.
Yeah. Well, that was crazy. So you killed a fellow Marine, a Marine though who reports to General Vaughn. They're kind of like her personal guard. They're sent on all sorts of top secret missions. You've already made enemies with the Black Guard previously. They had jumped you previously on this adventure and killed Quill Riverbee. So you killed one of them. I don't know what you did the body. What did you do with the body? Is it in the APC? I don't
Quill's
know.
body.
I believe we brought it in.
Wait, Quill's body or
No,
Yeah,
the Black Guard.
the
that you
Black
killed.
Guard?
Oh no, that
No, he's out there on the fence line.
no, he was that's where he was.
Yeah.
We made
no.
a run for that.
All right,
They saw through the TAC cams that we killed him. It's not
that's
like,
true. That's true.
Not like we could hide it.
So you hooked up the Phalanx cannon, you got that operational. Then you went to the freezing complex mariculture loading conveyor. That's where you encountered a couple of thieves. They were civilians. They had belongings on them that belonged to these two scientists that were found killed with their necks snapped. They had their computer, didn't they? What was it they had? Do you remember?
They had the canister with the black goo.
You're right. Oh yeah, the canister of the black goo, which you've encountered
Right.
previously.
That's
We all
what
drank
got,
from it.
that's
Yes.
what got them killed.
That
They
is
had
what
the
got them
black
killed.
goo canister. And on our
Yes.
previous mission, we had been ordered to make sure no one who came in contact with that ever walked away.
Yeah. Okay, that is right. And that's when the two of them are executed. And that's when someone's like, I checked out. When you, when you
It's
were
fair. I mean-
civilians. Okay, and then you were driving back. It's like somewhere to the cargo station. I can't remember what you were doing. And that's when you saw down at the security checkpoint over by the hotel, you saw that's her name, the Black Guard, who's in command here. Saw SAUX is a spelling of it. Remember, she's an artificial womb soldier, so they're all named after like weapons and things like that. So her name is Saw. You saw Saw. She also had a berserker with her, berserker unit. I'll bring that up also for everybody to remember what that looks like. And that's when a number of crocodile UPP dropships just all of a sudden appeared on the horizon and just started dropping off soldiers and APCs and troops, and the full-on assault and the battle for Morgan's Bluff was on. And that's where we left off. It was pretty crazy.
Okay.
And you're not all gonna die. There we
Just some of us.
go. Just some of you. That's the berserk unit. Big armor metal thing. It's got Gatling guns on its arms. The same Gatling guns that are on your APC. That's how big this thing is. The 20 millimeter Gatling guns on the top of the APCs. That's what's strapped to the arms of this thing. And it's a Black Guard. It's also painted black, so you know this is an enemy. Possibly
Just
an
one
enemy.
of them, or is
Just
it
one of
multiple?
them.
It's a tank.
It's a tank with legs.
Hanzo turns to Lieutenant. He's like, Lieutenant, we've executed our primary mission of collecting the information from the scientist, and I believe our secondary objective was to ensure these aliens were protected. Who do you want us to open here on, Lieutenant?
Maybe we'll just see if they fight each other for the beginning.
So,
we don't need to.
They're all the way down here, and but when you were driving your ABC, the blast wall in front of you, that's when the crocodile appeared up on the horizon. Because remember, you're on a floating island essentially, so this thing just kind of appears up over the top of the crest of the island. It touches down, and an APC drives out, and soldiers start pouring out. And this is happening all across the Morgan's Bluff, not just near location. We're just kind of like zooming in on your little encounter here.
How many civilians have we gotten out?
It was 100 every hour, and you had 10 shifts. There's 1,000 people in total, so there's 10 hours or 10 shifts in total that you're here. So you've been here for 5-6 hours. So this is like the final battle. The way that this adventure is set up is like this is kind of like the climactic battle now. So like we're gonna do combat, and we're gonna also say like, yes, it's only going to last like X amount of rounds, but we're going to say like it's hours. We're going to kind of stretch it out in the grand scheme of things. We're not going to fight for the next 4 sessions to do every single hour on the hour. It's a little narrative of what we're going to do here tonight. Because that would be boring. So let's toggle over. Why is that not working? let's toggle over. Sally forth. All right, so you've got the blast wall. It has been blown open. I put you all by an APC because you're in an APC. I don't know what you want to do. You have UPP troops on the fence in front of you. You have an APC that's been dropped off. You have more UPP troops that are over in the rocks. You're near a car park, so there are parked cars all around you, near you. And yeah, we're just gonna get into combat. This is what's happening tonight. Let's kick off the sound effects.
Sure, hope we don't get pinched.
So we need to do initiative, right?
Yeah.
I'll add all of you to the tracker. And you should all have your handy dandy macros.
Ooh, it didn't
Work? Yeah.
Ooh, 7. Is there roll initiative on here now?
I think there is when you click the button on the
is.
thing.
Yeah, let's do that because I
Oh.
can't put a number in there. Okay, let's reset. All right, every roll initiative on the tracker, please. Ooh, 9. Gross.
Wait, how did I get a 9?
We both got a 9. I think we clicked it at the same time.
Where's
Alright.
the?
Reset
Where is
initiative.
it on the tracker?
Oh my god.
There's a little die next to your name, so pop out the combat tracker, and there's like a D20 to the right-hand side of your name. If you click that D20...
The fist.
Yeah, if you go to the fist up at the top where there's the chat options.
I see it now.
Yeah.
And click the dice.
Got you. Thank you.
I'll just wait till everybody's gone so we don't have... See, we got 2 2s again. I think. People hit at the same time.
Or maybe the deck doesn't remove the duplicates.
I don't know. Who rolled the 2 first?
Who has
Lieutenant
the higher...
Riverby did.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's see. Can I do a reroll for you? You got a 4. Hanzo. And I got a 10. Okay. So let's begin combat. Let's zoom in. This crocodile dropship has just come in, dropped off a number of soldiers. You're down. I got you all behind the APC. You're in an APC, so I didn't want to place you somewhere where you weren't because I've been guilty of that too many times in other games. So
No.
apparently this is zoomed out as far as it can go. So you're all by an APC there. So you're inside technically. I know some of you are going to want to operate the guns on the top. You got the blown out wall. You've got soldiers all along the wall in front of you. You've got enemy APC at the rear. You've got more soldiers that are in the jungles.
We have a Gatling gun on our APC.
Yeah, so if you go to the character sheets, there is a APC
Oh, yeah.
character sheet that you can all see, and it should have the weapons listed on there.
What's my current? Okay. Noise. Well, Ron Riverby is definitely not manning anything. He might be potentially. He's probably not even piloting the driving. He's probably just in the APC.
Okay, so do you want to
Someone
jump
should be
out and do you want? Okay, so things I want to remind everybody about, things that are going to help.
Oh,
us
I'm
are,
first. Oh, I didn't know. I was
Our
going-
cover. Cover is going to be a big thing. So cover in this game basically gives you more armor. So if you were to use like a car as cover, that's it'll give you 5 additional armor. That'll be 5 points of armor. And full auto. We have multiple targets here. Remember, full auto. You hit your first target, and for each additional success, you can just like keep going down the line. So those are things that will help you survive this combat encounter.
Okay, for my slow action, I'm gonna stay in the APC.
Yeah.
I will look. I don't know where everyone is, but I'm assuming we're all in the APC for right now. I will point and look at the private Aradia, and I'll say, "Get your RPG out and blow that fucking APC up." And then I'm just gonna like take cover behind a couch or behind like the seats in the APC. I'm gonna
couch.
use the command skill to give her bonus dice.
Okay. Do you want to push it?
So 2 successes.
So 2 successes.
So you get extra 2 dice if you were to shoot your RPG next turn.
Do you have an RPG, Radia?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
I
good.
do.
Okay, good.
I've been carrying it around with me, just waiting.
Just checking.
waiting to fire
Well,
it.
especially after that last adventure, you didn't get to really blow anything up.
I know. I'm ready.
Okay, so we're over to Hanzo.
So Hanzo's in the phase plasma pulse cannon turret, going to shoot the berserker at the end of last turn, but he turns the turret around, aims carefully, looks at a radius, says, "I'll try to knock a dent in their armor for you." And he will aim the plasma pulse cannon and fire.
And you're going for their APC. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
So what they have is an Ox Series 6x6, and that's like the UPP equivalent of your Marine APC. So you're gonna roll range combat. Your bonuses for the phased plasma is a +1 bonus to your roll. It's armor piercing and does 6 damage.
Oh my, it's armor piercing.
Oof. Well,
Would you like to push that?
I will push it.
oof.
2 successes. What would you like to use that additional point on? Would you want to do 2 points of damage, or 7 points of damage, I should say?
Yeah, I'll do extra damage.
Okay, very good. Let me just confirm with my axe, my ox and its stats.
7 health. Who would have thought?
And it's broke.
What's that?
No.
No, I just gotta check the armor on this thing. The armor status. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's do some rolls for armor here.
It is armor piercing, remember?
Yeah, so it's half. They get half the amount of dice
Okay.
for armor piercing. Okay, so that means they get 46. And they got no 6s. So it does 7 points of damage to their armor. So you seriously hit it, and like there's like a giant score mark. Smoke is coming off of it, and you've almost like pounded a hole straight through the armor of where you hit this APC with that single shot. Very nice.
Awesome.
Clarence, over to you.
Now, I will not be strong in this kind of combat, but that said, I think I'm just going to get out of the APC and take cover behind it and shoot with my pulse rifle. And yeah, might as well just keep going at the enemy APC.
So you're just gonna, like where your token is now, you're just gonna sit there and...
Yeah, basically, don't even need to move
Are
it.
you shooting at the ones like at the... There's a bunch of the walls here. I know there's smoke and stuff, but there are 4 at the walls. Is that who you're firing at?
Yeah, I'll shoot at whoever's closest. You know what? Then
So that's going to be medium range. So don't forget to give yourself the minuses for that.
And the minus is -1, right?
1, yeah. -1, and they're also using armor. They're behind a wall, so that's going to be able to help them survive. Oh, do you want to push it?
No, I'm shocked I managed to hit anything.
Okay. Which one are you shooting at? Just ping it for me, please.
Let's just go the south one. I'm going to have to reset my foundry in a second here.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Yours is armor piercing, right?
It is just the M41A pulse rifle.
Okay,
That's
so
armor piercing, isn't it?
is it arm? I think it's armor piercing.
I'm just opening it up.
It is, yeah.
All right, so
Yep, armor
between
piercing.
the wall and their armor, they stop 2 points of damage.
That's all I did.
Okay, so he's fine.
Yep.
Good stuff. A radio, over to you. You've been ordered to use that RPG.
Well, now that I'm being ordered to do, I'm just kidding.
Nobody
I
tells
don't
me
want
what to do.
I don't want to now that I'm being forced to do it. Okay, so let me make sure I can get this thing. Yep, that's a little that's a little weird. Is it gonna let me? Wait, where did it? Hold on, I'm trying to move it up to equipped. It's not letting me equip it, so I'm going to.
I can help. Where
I think
is
I
it?
have to drag down my. I have it.
There you go. It's
There,
equipped.
thank you. Okay, cool. All right, so I am going to take aim at what do I think looks like the biggest threat.
Definitely that
Is it-
APC of theirs, that
Okay.
Ox series APC.
Yeah, I'm shooting at that.
So,
friend. I'm shooting at that
Give yourself
friend.
a -2 for range.
Okay.
Well, you get a
Uh,
+2
it's
for
a-
me.
But you get a
so-
+2 from Evan, so that evens each other out.
What's the range?
You're firing at long range for this. I know
My RP. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
it can fire up to extreme, but you still get the negatives for
Okay.
firing
Gotcha.
over distance, so it'll
So I-
it'll cancel each other out. But if you take aim, you still get the
I'm going
+2.
to. I'm going to take aim. I would
Okay.
like to. Nope, I didn't do it. I didn't add the +2.
Yay!
Sorry, but I didn't add the +2. Sorry, I thought that I'm confused. I thought that it would pop up to
Well-
let me add.
Roll 2 more dice, please. 2 more d6, and we'll just
Yep.
do it manually.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Nah.
Nope.
Do you want to push it?
No, that's okay.
Okay. So 5. Do you want to put it all into damage? Do you want to do 7 points of damage potentially?
Yes, I would like to put 7 points of damage into it.
I would like to put 7 points of damage into this APC.
Yes, please.
Stops
Hey, I rolled
2
again.
I know, I rolled as you for some
I know.
reason.
I'm sorry.
So it stops
Stops
2
2.
points of damage.
It's so good. I'm gonna have to fire at it again sometime.
Mm.
But the rest bleeds into the hull.
I would hope so. It's a rocket.
So this thing is now severely damaged. You've punched a hole into this APC
Hey.
with your RPG. Seth,
Waited
over
so
to you.
long.
Okay. I think Seth is going to. He's gonna like position himself. He's gonna get out of the APC, get his rifle out, and start shooting. He can't drive. I don't think he can drive it. And there's nothing he can get it in and fire. Correct?
Well,
'Cause it's already being
Beowulf wants you
used.
to jump out and stab the APC with a syringe. It's been requested in the chat.
Oh, Can I get to them?
No, you can get
Oh,
over
the
there.
APC. No, I can't.
You can get to
Oh,
the guys
my-
at the wall. You can get to the guys at the divide there, but yeah. No, you can get out and you just start
Oh, my.
firing.
There's a Gatling cannon.
There's a
on the
Gatling
APC
gun,
too.
yeah.
Oh, so there's two. There's two
There's 2
guns.
weapons. Yeah, 2 weapons.
Well, in that case, I think that's what's got to be used. The Gatling cannon. Oh, I see it. Yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll start blasting with that. Instead of getting out, Seth will just man the Gatling gun and start. I'd say start blasting at the. Would it be smarter to blast at the people, or is to continue trying to hit the APC?
Kill the
'Cause
APC!
then
We're almost
that's what
there.
We'll do.
So it happens when your game mother gets a 10 for initiative.
She just dies.
Everybody hammers on that APC.
Okay, so I got that there.
It's not-
and
It's
is
not
there
very
a
convenient
bonus?
Getting a 10 for initiative.
You get +3, it says, for the Gatling gun.
Oh yeah, you want the
Okay.
stats for the Gatling gun? You need that?
And it's 3 damage, armor piercing.
Yeah. +3 to your roll, 3 damage, armor piercing, long range, full auto, armor piercing.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do that. I did the same thing. So I need to add 3 to that, so it's a 4.
Do you want to
Or
push it?
not? Okay. I guess it did add the extra
okay.
stuff.
Are you pushing it?
It's. I don't think it took it properly. Just a sec. There should be a lot more than that.
So
how do I make the bonus pop up?
You right
right
click it.
click on range combat, and it'll
There
ask
we go,
you
got
for a
it.
modifier. You can put in your +3 or whatever that looks like.
Perfect. There we go. And yeah, I'll push that. Let's actually. Well, I'm doing what? I do 3 damage. Got 2. That'd be 5 damage. Let's push it. Let's see if we can get as much damage as possible. Well,
Extra one.
an extra 1. So put that all to damage. 6 points of damage as Seth just starts. His bones probably are rattling a little bit as the.
Yeah,
Just
you
starts
start, the Gatling gun just starts to spin, and all of a sudden just tracer bullets just start flying through the air and just melt right through the opening in the hull that Aradia punched into it. And you're firing on this thing, and all of a sudden it just blows up in a massive explosion. You're screaming and shouting coming from over there.
Yes. That's excellent.
So,
And Seth is just tries to stop the gun from probably just stops it and gets is at the ready to protect whoever they need to. Makes sense. Yep.
All right, so they fire an
Success.
RPG at your APC. So how many points of armor is listed on your?
We have
APC?
8.
8.
So somebody want to go ahead and roll me 8d6, please, to stop. It's 5
Is
points
it
of
4
damage.
because it's armor piercing?
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, 4d6.
1.
So you stop 1. So that means that. So the way from what I remember, it degrades through the hull, or you eat away at the armor with vehicle combat. So once you eat away the armor, then you start going to the hull. So it has removed 4 points, I should say. Sorry,
From
of
the
your,
armor rating?
From your armor rating.
Gotcha.
Another one is going to do the same thing.
Oh boy.
You guys didn't think you're
Ouch.
the only ones that get rockets, right? All right, so go ahead now and roll your degraded armor, and it's armor piercing as well.
It's only 2 now. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So
we
that
take
means 6 points armor are going to hammer through to your hull.
So we're at 6 in our hole.
6 remaining.
Yeah. Oh, there's another RPG on this
What?
guy.
What, you think they'd come prepared for war? All right, do it again.
Oh,
Another
my
hit.
God. We don't have any armor.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That means 6 points of damage right to your hull.
Well, I guess
think-
we're all dead. because-
That's it.
Well, only those in the APC. Oh, well, I guess
That's
I'm not
it.
in there.
all of us.
No,
I'm
not
in
all of
there.
you were in there.
I'm out back.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
behind
well,
the APC.
and a
Thanks for
radio,
playing.
For a full stealth game, just
a radio would have had to have either popped out of the turret or been out to fire an RPG because
yeah.
she fired in the APC. She'd have killed all
Aradia and
of us.
Clarence are out.
The rest of us are dead.
So this
here's
thing
the
gets hit with the
question.
second RPG and
No, third. Let's rephrase.
third
The
RPG.
Yep.
Technically, we go to component damage. Vehicles don't suffer critical injuries when wrecked. Instead, if they take damage equal to or higher than half their hull rating, in a single hit, they suffer component damage. Roll a d6 on the table and figure out the component damage. So does somebody want to go ahead and roll the d6 and determine how badly I've damaged your vehicle? Because one of them is fuel explosion. So I will leave that up to you. Oh.
We got a
Seth,
1.
you rolled a 1. Driver hit. The driver is hit and suffers damage equal to the damage inflicted on the vehicle. Who is driving
Here's a
this thing?
question.
I said I was not driving. I made that very clear.
There is no
Anyone
driver at
driving
the
this?
moment.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be
Here's-
hit by it, so we'll roll
Here's
randomly.
the thing, though. Here's the thing. Can whoever gets hit, since Seth is in the vehicle, can I finally use bodyguard and take the hit instead?
Yes! You
Oh,
can see this
no.
RPG coming, and you can shove it all the way and take the full force of this rocket-propelled grenade for them.
I do have to succeed at a mobility check to be able to do this. So
Let's see who it's gonna hit first, and then
Yeah.
He gets a +2 because he took his Metamucil this morning. Remember?
Okay,
It's very
so-
important.
So who's inside the APC? I've got
me,
Hanzo.
Hanzo, and Seth.
okay, so Hanzo's 1, Seth is 2, River B is
You know it's gonna be
Wouldn't
me.
you just make-
You know.
Yeah, it's Hanzo.
Hanzo.
It's.
I told you he was dying tonight.
I love that,
And-
like, the solution wasn't reroll because there's no pilot of this. It was
There is,
like,
Oh, you want to reroll?
there is a fourth person in the APV. The android is also in it.
Oh, Maitland
that's
is
true.
already. I rolled the D4 though, so
Yes.
it
Yeah,
came
I
up
made
as
the-
4.
I made the
Maitland
effort.
is in there. We could re-roll and end up at
That's
the
true.
6th gen, which is fuel explosion.
No, I'm
All
good.
people
I think
inside
it's-
immediately exposed to
Oh
9
my
fire
God.
pins.
And let me roll my. I'll roll my mobility. I need to save the. There's a sniper here that is
You might
better
not die.
than
We get to
Seth.
roll in the critical entry table.
True. The chances are so low.
Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna push it. I'm
Push it.
gonna push the roll for mobility.
Oh!
Oh
Hanzo!
man! He has his like seatbelts all buckled in, and he just can't get out. He can't get out.
All right, Hanzo,
He can't do it.
roll me your armor. It's armor piercing, so half your armor.
Oh, that's right. That's
He
right.
tries to save him.
And it's the full
Hanzo!
RPG damage.
Yeah,
Shit.
Tombstone.
Oh.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
I got 2
Subscribing, I should
successes.
say. Ooh. So that stops two
That's-
of the.
That's
Whatever,
not right.
X.
That's
It
not
should,
right.
it should be half, right?
Yeah, it
should be
should
half.
have been 3, not
6
But
points.
Still,
of
the
damage.
first 2 ones would have been the first 2 anyway, eh? Or I guess it doesn't really work that way. That's how I do it. But
Well, so it's still 6 points of damage. So 6 points of
yeah.
damage.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll me a D66, Hanzo. As this RPG comes flying through, and we're gonna say
Oh
shrapnel
yeah,
is
join the cool kids
Yeah.
club.
shrapnel
I'll
is
let you
what's
know
gonna
that
rip
I
through.
had 5 health, so if
Oh,
those
did you?
armor had worked, I'd still be up.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. That's all good.
I couldn't save
Roll
somebody
low.
again.
Roll low. No, Hanzo might not be dead. 2d6, Hanzo.
Oh,
12.
nothing.
Here we go.
Oh,
Stunned.
okay.
Fatal. No effects. None. Boom, you get knocked down. Your ears are ringing, Hanzo. Seth like leaps at you and completely misses. You get thrown back, but your APC is totaled. It's done. Actually, no, it's still operational, isn't it? Yeah, it's just you got a hole in the front, but you can still
Yeah.
drive it. You just got a hole clear through the front of this thing. But you're okay. You're alive. You can't believe it. You look down at your body. You,
But I am broken.
you are broken. All right, now we've got. I got 3 soldiers to shoot you with. Clarence, I'm gonna try and shoot at you.
I get +5 armor on it too. Try and hit me first.
Yeah, I gotta give myself the minus to hit you. Let me roll here. It's a miss, and I don't get to reroll. 1 for you, Aradia. Nothing. And because Clarence taunted me, I'm gonna try and shoot him again. All right, that one hits. So it's armor piercing. So half armor.
So I have 11. What's the with the 5 from cover and the 6 from my normal armor? What should I roll
So
here?
half. Do 5.
That's for taunting you, huh?
Yep.
So let's.
It's
roll.
only 3 points of damage. You have like 9 hit points. So you stop 1. All right. So 2 points of damage go through and hit you.
I'm down to 7.
Yeah.
Oh, so low.
It's not even that big a deal. All right, we're back at the top of the turn order. All right, Riverby, back to you. You're inside this APC that's just been the whole front is blown open. You can like see right through it. The APC or the UPP soldiers are looking back at you. There is no cover on the front of this APC anymore.
And he's broken, so he's like he can't like do anything on his
He
turn,
can't.
right?
He can crawl and talk,
Yeah.
but he can't do any.
I'm going to try and
Seth- Seth
pull
can
Hanzo.
do. Okay.
like behind this car, like drag me and him
Sure.
behind this vehicle, like
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from the APC, and then I will attempt to roll medical aid and see if I can get him back up.
If oh,
I'm not very good at combat, so you're better than me at
Ah.
actually shooting. So I'm better at.
I
getting
see.
Ooh, it worked though.
It worked.
Oh,
So
stresses.
that's one hit point back.
I have the.
You're no longer
nerves of
broken.
the nerves of steel thing, so it's -2 to whatever I roll on.
Oh,
the
nice.
Stress.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your stress. Will be fine. Yeah, you're good. You're holding together. Even though there's gunfire going on, MiGs are strafing over. The phalanx cannon is blasting behind you, shooting down UPP ships. You are getting fired upon. Your APC's just been blown open, but you are holding it together, Marine.
Get your shit together. I imagine I just like stab him with like an adrenaline needle, and he's just like.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I will kill as many of them as I can before I go down again.
Well, Hanzo, it's over to you.
So Hanzo, laying down behind that car already, will take aim at this gentleman right here.
Oh yeah, I don't know. He shouldn't have been moved. But yes, that's fine.
And I will shoot him with my sniper rifle because I am no longer amused by the situation.
No, you're amused. I'm just gonna move him back to where he's supposed to be. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
I'll push it.
Oh shit.
Oh snap! So how many successes in total is that? 5?
Dang.
5 successes.
No, total 7 successes. That's
7
one.
successes.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
7.
stress for me, please. You're successful either way.
I'm keeping it together. And I will go ahead and do all 7 points of damage to that guy. It is armor piercing.
It is armor piercing, so it's going to be reduced. He's got the same. So what did you roll? You rolled 5, right?
Yep.
Bill? He's going to be rolling the same.
Yeah, I rolled 5.
Okay. Thank you. Just do that here. So 1 point stopped. The rest goes through between the wall and his armor. So that's what, 6 points of damage?
Yep.
Dead. 1 down.
And my merciless talent kicks in, and I lose 1 point of stress. I feel better about myself as a
Ooh.
human being.
First
I look at you
kill.
very concerned.
It'll be all right, Lieutenant. We can just take him one at a time.
Clarence, over to you.
Am I able to take aim when I throw a grenade?
Good question.
Says if you're using ranged combat, you can take aim.
I think that's what the roll is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was going to throw a HE grenade at the 2 lowest guys.
Okay.
And that's still a -1 for...
Oh, wait, what's the range on that? Your one range band out is what I said last time, is it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're... Yep. It'll be
So
-1.
my -1 for range band, but +2 for taking aim. So base modifier 1.
Yep.
Shit.
So that means they need to make a stamina roll? That's right? Is that
Yeah, one
correct? A
second,
hard
I
stamina
can-
roll?
I can put it in the chat here. At least I think I can.
Just read me what it says, please.
A1 blast 9 ammo when U1 ammo when used as hand grenade. What?
Nope.
It just says blast 9
inventory.
here.
Did you right
Yeah.
click on it?
I did, yeah.
Or...
I don't think I think the electro ones are the ones that have the save. I don't think.
Oh,
the
yeah,
HE
yeah.
ones
Oh,
do.
sorry, I thought
This
you were
is,
using the electrical one. Sorry.
No.
No, this is
Oh, okay.
fire
High explosive.
and chunks of metal.
Alright, so grenades work kind of funny in Alien. Sorry, let me go to the grenade section. So base damage 9. So you've hit where you're aiming. But they work kind of funky. Why am I not finding grenade in here? Explosives? 108. bear with me. We haven't used a lot of explosives. Okay. Force of explosion is measured by the blast power. For each person within short range of the blast, when the detonation occurs, roll a number of base dice equal to the blast power. For every 6 rolled, the victim suffers 1 point damage. So you need to roll 96 for each person. So it's going to be different damage for each.
Roll twice, I guess. 1.
So 1 point of damage, and roll again, please.
Oof.
And no damage for the other one. I'll let you select which one you want to deal 1 damage to.
The north guy. That is terrible. Wow. It's a lot of dice to fail
Grenades
on.
are...
Not very realistic.
No, in this they're a little funky.
The electro ones are way better.
Yes, they are. They're overpowered, the electro ones, as we found out earlier in this campaign. All right, Aradia, over to you.
I'm gonna use big gun. I'm gonna use my RPG.
UPP. Yes, RPG on what? On who?
Oh my gosh, what is the most vulnerable thing that I can see? What would be like the most like I'm like power hungry in this moment?
Riverbee?
No.
Everybody's behind cover. The enemies
Nice
are all set up behind cover. Like even the ones that are at the rear flank are like behind rocks and stones. Like everybody is in a strategic place in this.
But if you just
I'd like to
shoot,
blow up the cover.
There you go.
I'd like to attempt to blow up the cover.
Okay, which one? You want to blow like a hole in the wall, or do you want to blow up the rock?
I'd like to blow up the rock.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So I get that. I take aim. And does that negate the... How close is it to me?
It's gonna be long range.
Long range?
Or
Okay.
medium range. I'm sorry. Next to you would be short. No, short is what you're in. Then medium, then long. So those guys will be long range. So that'll be a -2. So it's gonna negate your take aim.
Okay. But I take aim anyway, so it's still a 0. Cool. Perfect. All right.
It's a
Let's
wash.
see.
I like that sound. Do you want to go ahead and push? Or are you happy with?
I'm gonna push it.
Okay. Because this thing's basically natural armor. So I'm gonna just the way I'm gonna work it is it'll be armor piercing, and I'll roll its natural armor, and you're just gonna reduce its armor to blow up this thing.
So I got 5 damage.
Yeah, it stops none of it. So you blow up the cover that the one UPP soldier at the front there is behind.
I cackle.
Seth, unsuccessful in your attempt to die. Where does that lead you?
In that case, well, cover's just been removed on somebody. I think it's time for Seth to take aim and fire on the person who just has no cover now.
So again, it's long range, so it'll just be a straight roll.
Exactly. How'd I do?
Don't push it?
Yes, always. So it's a total of 4 successes in total. So that would be 5 damage, but I got a real stress. I keep it together. Yes. And
right.
so Steph just like aims is like, all right, I'm not dead yet, so I'm gonna make good with living. And just starts like sniping like the good old days.
The good old days. Cool. So
And
how much
he'll
damage?
put
Total?
all-
2, 3, 4, 5.
I think a total of 5.
Very good. And it's armor piercing.
Yeah.
Let me roll his armor here.
And they have and it's perfect. Let's see how it
Stops
goes.
2 points
Ooh,
of damage.
Okay.
So it's gonna take 3.
That's still great.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Still alive. Okay, cool.
When,
It's
Seth is like, he probably can tell he's upset that he's not hitting his mark. He's like, I gotta practice more.
Cool. Hanzo, when you went broken, did the sheet automatically give you a stress? I forgot you get a stress when you break.
No, it
When you
didn't.
suffer one or more points of damage. Okay.
I just added it in.
Alright, it's when you suffer one or more points of damage. Sorry, it's not when we're broken. So if anybody else is taking damage, I don't think anybody else has.
Yeah.
Or did Clarence, you took damage?
I've taken damage. Yeah, I'll give myself another stress.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Alright, let's have these guys fire back. My UPP soldiers will start with the ones at the wall closest to you. They also have grenades, but we saw how useless those are. Right?
Yeah, a little underwhelming.
You know what? We're gonna move up. They're gonna get closer to engage you so they're not getting negatives to their shots. What's the point of getting these damn negatives to our shots? And they're gonna fire.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll have the other guys farther back make their way up to the wall and push in on our Marines. Hey, people in the stream, they want blood. They want death tonight. So
Well, you're doing your best.
let's press on. All right, let's make some rolls here. Who's close to me here? Riverbee and Hanzo. 1, 2, Riverbee. 3, 4, Hanzo. All right, Riverbee, I'm shooting at you. Go ahead and roll your armor.
Okay, so I get what is it? 5, right? Because it's half. Is that what we said?
Yeah. Roll a 5d6. Whoa, whoa!
Fucking nerd!
It eats between your armor and the car. It eats all of the fire. I've got a Clarence and I've got an Aradia and a Seth. All right, 1 Clarence, 2 Aradia, 3 Seth.
I have an RPG. They're shooting at me. They
Clarence.
should be. No.
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 All right, Clarence.
5 armor. 1 second here.
All right, so you're gonna
I
take.
rolled 1 too many dice there if you want me to re-roll it.
No, it's fine. We'll just take 1 off. So you stop 1 point of damage. So you still take 2 damage. So give yourself a stress and take 2 damage.
I'm down to 5. I'm almost halfway through here.
Same roll on the next one. He's also rolling, shooting at you, but misses, goes wide.
Good. Jeez.
And then we've got the 2 back at the walls that are going to have the negatives to their roll. One of them is going to... I haven't shot at Hanzo, so I'm going to shoot at Hanzo. The negative.
Okay.
Negative on there. Misses. And I'm going to have the other one at the wall shoot at Aradia with the negative.
Ow.
Hit. Go ahead and roll 5d6 for your armor, please, Aradia.
Wait, you said 5d6 or just roll my armor?
Because it's oh, is it 5 that you have on there? It's a because
I
it's
think mine
armor
might be
piercing
bigger than that.
between your.
No, it's because
between-
we have the car.
You're
and
using
our-
the
Cover,
vehicle
yeah.
as cover.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
11, but divided by 2 because the armor piercing.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks
Nope.
low.
So that's 2 points of damage go through.
Ow.
Give yourself a stress.
Rah.
Do I have anything else?
I'm gonna kill them.
I do. All of a sudden, another crocodile dropship kind of strafes over, and it looks like it's coming up for landing, and all of a sudden, vroom, 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 you can hear this cannon fire from behind you, and it hammers this crocodile dropship as it crashes into the jungle near you. But a couple of UPP soldiers are able to get out alive.
Wow,
And a
these
few
guys are
more
legends.
enter the fray.
Wow, they play Warzone.
They play Warzone.
Start jumping from the ship.
All right, but they're not acting this round. We've just got some more combatants on the field. Okay, over to Riverbee.
Is the android still on the APC?
Yeah, Maitland is kind of in the APC taking cover from all of this.
And it looks like that they're not really like being targeted, or they don't know they're in there.
Not by the UPP soldiers, no.
Okay. Jeez. I'm going to. Do you still have more RPG ammo? Is this like infinite? How does this whole thing work?
Me?
No, her.
Oh,
Like,
Forever. It's the forever ammo.
the shitty thing is, Aradia needs to reload it. She's gonna have to spend her slow action this round to reload it and can't fire it this round. Same with my guys. I'd have to
okay.
sacrifice a slow action to reload the damn RPGs.
All right, then I'm going to.
Can someone else reload their rocket for them?
Yeah.
Is it 2 shots? Did you give me an extra shot without making me reload this last round?
Oh, did you fire? Oh, I guess I did. That's
You
okay.
did? Okay.
No, yeah.
I was on the cover.
It's one of those special 2 rocket RPGs.
I'll just take 2 shots with my all of my RPGs to even it out. How's that sound?
I don't think that's
No.
funny at all.
No.
I'll take 2 turns of reloading. Excuse me.
All right, Riverbee, what do you want to do?
I'm just going to. I guess I could do that. So I wanted to like just try and like look as like my fast at. I don't know. See if I can look to see if the freaking berserker is coming our way or.
Yeah, you can look behind you. That's not your fast action. It looks like they are engaged over at the security gates. They are
Okay.
also under heavy attack, and they are not concerned with what's going on here whatsoever.
All right, then I'm going to move behind the APC. I will reload her rocket launcher, and I'll point to like here in between the cars, like where for her to aim, as I was like looking before I reloaded, so she can like try and blow up that whole area.
Oh wow.
But I can't use my command or anything. I don't think that's my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn. Okay, cool. Who
That was
is
great.
next? It is Hanzo, Hero Hanzo.
I will take aim at this gentleman who
Sure.
fired at me, and Hanzo will breathe out, sight down, and pull the trigger.
Sounds good. He's now within short range.
I'll roll my stress.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh,
Start to tremble. -2 to all agility.
that's a bummer.
All right, but you fire and you're gonna hit him, so that's a good thing. But you start to tremble a little bit as you see those other troopers disembark from another crocodile. Now
Hanzo's not used to being this broken, so he's.
that stops none of it. How much damage you do?
I
Total?
did 6 points of damage.
Drop him. He's dead.
I reduced my stress by 1 at least.
Ah, yay.
They now have little icons that appear on your tokens when you get conditions. That's new.
Oh
Go.
yeah.
It never
Target.
did that before.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
Target 2 down.
All right, Clarence, over to you. You've
So I'm
taken a
going
few bullets.
to, I'm going to flip to full auto
Yeah.
and take my extra stress here. Do I get a bonus to the dice on that?
So full auto, you take a stress.
Yep.
And +2 to your roll.
I'm also
And-
gonna.
And that's it. +2. And these guys are
I'm
in
also-
short range, so it's only going to be between those two, because the other guys are going to be out of short
Yep.
range, but you can just keep bouncing back and forth between those two guys that are for you.
Going to take aim as well.
Okay. I don't know why it rolled twice there.
I pushed it immediately when I failed.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Yeah.
why did it appear twice? Okay. So yeah, the
Nice.
first one was a whiff. The second one, woof. Okay.
What stress do you have? Holy shit.
So
I keep getting shot.
okay, full auto. Distribute any 6s beyond the first to a secondary target within short range of the first. So what you can do is you can hit the first one for 2 damage, then hop over to the second one for another 2, kind of hop back. Like you can just like between the two of them. So how do you want to do? You want to do 2 hits on each? Is that what you
Yeah,
want to do?
let's do 4 and 4, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. I'll roll the armor individually here for them. First guy stops none of it. Second guy stops a single point. So you did 2, so 3 damage on each?
4 and 3, I think, if the first guy didn't stop any.
Nope.
Unless I'm reading
Your
that
base
wrong.
damage is 2, right?
Yep.
And then a plus 1.
Plus one.
So it's 3
Yep.
damage per
Okay,
guy.
3 and...
So one guy
three,
took
two.
2 and one took 3. Okay. Okay, cool. They're both still up. They're both still up.
I'm firing at
Aradia,
both of them.
You're gonna fire RPG what? In between the two of them? You want like
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
blast radius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take aim too, which is... Are they closer to me now? Because you said they moved
They are
up,
closer.
right?
They're in short range now. Yep.
Okay, so with taking aim, do I get 1 bonus now, or
Plus 2.
2.
I get my 2. Cool, perfect. All right.
Oh, it went off though.
It went off. Can't push
Oh,
it.
my stress.
So
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
Is it 6 points of damage?
6
Just one
points of
extra?
damage.
I
Yes,
was just checking.
you are correct.
Ooh,
6 is.
these guys
So 6
dead.
They're both dead. They both just. There's like a crater on the
Cackle.
ground, and they kind of just like fly backwards.
A red mist fills the air.
Lieutenant also looks confused by the reaction of.
I've been waiting so long.
All right, Seth. The only ones that are left are either at the wall or further back. There's.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move
In-
the dead guys aside. Actually, I'm gonna delete the dead guys.
Yeah, I'd like Seth to probably move up to make it so he's makes shooting a little bit easier. So would I
Yeah,
be
'cause
able
these guys
to
are at medium
move?
range again now. You've everybody who was in short range was eliminated.
Yeah, exactly. Can I? Is the car that they were beside still standing, or did that get destroyed by the bazooka?
I'm gonna say those cars got destroyed.
Okay, then in that case, I am just going to stay where I am and aim and fire at. I'm gonna fire at this guy on the north of the wall, because that's the one that the wall got destroyed, right? So there's no cover up in this guy.
No,
That
that
I'm
wall, the
marking?
wall's fine there. Aradia
Is
shot
the-
at a rock behind him.
The rocks back here.
Ah, I see. Well, then I'm gonna keep pelting this guy. That's
Let's
what I
put
want to do.
rectangles around the two cars that have essentially been destroyed to remind us.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll switch on my full auto for that, so I get the +2 from that and the
Give
the
yourself a
+2.
stress.
Thank you. Yep. And then since
So
where they are, is there
-1.
any negatives? -1. Okay. Thank you.
-1. Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so the -1, which is actually the +1 because of the auto fire. Is that correct?
Full
Because
auto
the
gives you a
auto fire
+2.
gives
Yep.
2. Okay, awesome.
You want to push it?
Oh, yeah, of course. Always. All right.
So 4
So I got-
successes total. You want to do the same
Yeah.
thing that Clarence did and just bounce it between the two?
Yeah,
A six.
that'd be great. And I'll roll my stress as well.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
no.
go! Yes! Finally!
It just starts screaming.
Starts screaming.
Yeah,
You lose your next
why?
slow action. Your stress is decreased by 1, but everyone around you
Oh, no.
goes immediately has to make a panic roll. They don't even get a stress. They have to make a panic roll. That means
I'm sorry.
Radiant Clarence, Hanzo, Riverby. Riverby, you're fine.
How do you make a panic roll? Oh, here it is.
Click
Okay.
stress at the top right-hand corner. Nervous.
Oh my god.
More panic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so
Uh-oh.
so Riverbee's fine, keeps it together. Aradia, nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all your PCs in short range increase by 1, so it's all of you gain a stress.
Damn it. It's back up. The one I lost. I love it.
Hanzo, you're gonna drop an item. What do you got on you?
I have my rifle, my knife, my incinerator, my poncho. That's it, really.
I'll drop your knife.
Okay.
It's gonna fall off your belt. We'll say you don't notice it. Okay, what else we got? So that's Hanzo. And your stress went up by 1 for that, Hanzo.
Yep, got it.
And Clarence, you start to tremble, so all your agility rolls are -2 until it stops. This is when you gotta go with sword now, because that's all strength-based rolls.
Yep. At 7 stress, though, I think it is time for me to get some drugs in me.
Oh, I can stab you with some
Nap
nap relief. Well, like
That-
maybe a quick action?
No.
Or fast, I mean?
You've-
Or is that a slow?
Anything here.
You're,
I don't-
Seth, where are you? Are you
I
next to him?
I don't know. I guess it's not my turn right now, though, is it?
Alright, so let's figure out this damage then.
Yes. Let's
Okay,
do that.
so how
yeah,
much
'cause-
damage did you do total to each? It was... I'm sorry, you got
So I
4
have
successes
so I have-
total, base damage
Yep.
of 2, so 3 damage to each. So let me roll their armor.
Correct. Ooh, any
Ooh,
saves?
only 1 damage on that first one.
That's okay. That's fine.
It's better than no damage.
Exactly.
And 2 damage on the second one.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, Seth is just like real tired out after screaming their lungs out.
It's their turn. You're gonna see UPP soldiers closing the gap again, pushing on your position. Alright, let's do some more shooting. Some more shooty. Look at this target-rich environment. What I got? I got a Aradia. I keep saying your name wrong. Aradia, Clarence.
Fine, it's fine. I'm gonna die. It's fine.
River
Just get ready
Bee.
to pronounce my next character's name. That's all I care about.
And Seth over there. So
Yep.
we're gonna do Aradia, Clarence in this order. 1, 2. River Bee 3, and Seth 4.
Cool.
Aradia.
Since I just took out 2 of them with an RPG. I get it.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I get it.
Clearly dangerous.
I'm gonna die. It's okay.
Oh,
Oh.
now when I roll like
Oh.
that, you're not. And your game mother is not allowed to push rolls. Okay.
Yay!
The other one's gonna shoot at Hanzo, who's by himself on the other side.
Yeah. Nice.
And also, complete
Wow.
whiff just goes wide.
I love it.
Thank God.
That sucks. How many you got down to the walls? 1, 2, 3.
You-
I'm just gonna do this.
Oof. Yeah.
What? Why am I rolling 2d6? Okay. 1, 2. I'm just rolling randomly who I hit. Okay, so 1 shot at Aradia, 1 shot at River Bee, and 1 shot at Hanzo is what we're doing here. These are the guys at long range, or at medium range, so they have even less dice to roll. So first one
Wow.
was at Hanzo, so that is 1 success. Go ahead and roll your armor, please.
Yes.
Armor eats it all. Next one is at Aradia. Complete miss. And the last one was at what, River Bee?
Yeah. Fuck.
Alright.
Ooh.
It's block 1. Okay.
So 1 damage.
So I take 2 or take 1.
You take Two. Yeah, because I'm gonna pump that into
I'm
damage.
unconscious.
All right,
How
take
about
a stress.
how would I?
Oh, he's gonna push you.
How would I do bodyguard and save our leader here?
Old man's
Or
gonna
if
push
I-
you out of the way.
You have to
If
make
I
your
could-
check.
Yeah, if I could do the mobility, we'll see if it works. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, Seth.
Two
That's two.
successes.
Roll your armor.
Okay.
So you push
I
him
roll
out of the
my
way.
stress?
You see
Yeah.
the UPP aiming. Yeah, roll your stress also. You see the UPP aiming. You shove him away. You're taking the shot. Oh my god!
no.
You flee! Ah! Oh, he's gonna shoot you in the back. You still get to roll your armor. Oh!
No armor.
Okay, roll me a d60. Roll me
Yeah.
2d6,
Yes.
please. So you push him out of the way. You look back at the shooter.
Yes.
You have like the color goes out of your face. You turn to flee, and you get shot in the back.
Oh, it's fine.
A 22.
22
That's
is
fine.
nothing. 22 is broken toes to run become the selection. I'm gonna say you trip. You trip on Riverby and you break your toes as you trip on him or you stub him. Wow.
Stops you from fleeing.
So run becomes a
love
slow
it.
action, so you can't move as a fast action anymore.
Oh, this is perfect. You
I
can't flee.
also lost my my next slow action anyway, so I can't. I'm
So you're crawling away. You're broken. So you're crawling
Yeah.
because you're still conscious and you're fleeing, right?
yeah.
So you just can't take anymore. You must
He's
flee
just
to
trying
be
to
safe and
crawl
replace
away.
the
Don't we
lead.
all have to make panic rolls?
You won't attack anyone anymore. Yes.
Oh wow.
Because
Your
he gets a
stress
permanent
levels
trauma.
decreased by 1,
Oh, do
but
I?
every friendly character who sees you run must make an immediate panic roll. Permanent trauma, make an empathy roll at the end of the session. So at the end of the session, we got to remember to make an empathy roll to see if you gain a permanent trauma.
Okay, look, I'll note that
Oh
down
my
here.
goodness. Riverby starts to tremble.
No, mine's -2, so it's a 6, so it's fine.
So you're holding it together. Clarence, you scream. You scream your lungs out. Your stress level goes down by 1, but everyone who hears you has to make an immediate panic roll.
Oh my.
If I'm broken, do I still do it or no?
This is how we trade screams
No.
back and forth.
No,
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
broken.
Cool.
Hanzo,
It's
you
ga-
freeze. Your stress level and everybody else's goes up by 1.
Then we have to roll again?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't keep stacking. I know we've seen it
Oh.
in some streams where it just keeps going. It stops
But-
after that first because it can just keep going forever. So that initial one where everybody rolls panic, it kind of just stops there, and you just take the effects of what has happened because it can just keep snowballing, and it's just over at that point. Okay. Back at the top, turn order. You see in the distance, like you're trying to crawl away. You're doing the army crawl. I know you're a Marine, but you're doing the army crawl, Seth, to get out of there. And you see in the distance, you see the APC painted in pure black, driving down the road in your direction, and you see the big berserker just kind of walking beside it, heading over your way, and there's just like death and destruction in the wake
Right.
of where they came from, and they're now coming over your way.
We're so dead.
Yeah. Did all the enemies finish shooting at us?
Yes.
Okay.
Riverby, it's over to you.
So he's broken. You're frozen.
Yeah, unless you want to order me not to panic, I am frozen.
Now, if I order him not to panic, does it relieve all of his panics or just one?
It stops his
Doesn't he-
panic. It'll. If you use command, you can like shake him out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I will move over to this side next to him again, and I will kind of just
Are you
look at him.
broken?
Me? No,
Oh, okay, sorry. You're not broken.
no, because he took the hits for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I will
Broke
look
my
over,
toes.
and I'm trying to like I'm like looking at him, trying to see like what seems to be remotely important to him, and then I see like his necklace with a bullet at it, and I just grab it and like put it in his face, and I'm like, focus,
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So I will try to roll command. Oh, I need to remove my panic because it's not panic either. Oh shit.
Okay, you snap him out of it though. Hanzo, you come too. He
So I get an
shake-
8, so I get tremble instead.
shakes you out of it.
You go, Lieutenant, thank you. I don't know what was happening.
And then his hands start shaking.
Yeah, then you look over and you see a UPV soldier with a gun just trained right at you, and that's when you see the black guard heading your way, and you start to tremble. Shit. All right, Hanzo, you're up, and you're no longer panicking. So that means you no longer get a -2 to your agility rolls.
Agility, yeah. All right,
is
so Hanzo will
Huge.
aim at this guy. He's like, "Don't worry, Lieutenant. I won't let anybody get you."
Oh.
He likes his new lieutenant.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa! Do you want to push it, or you go to that?
No, I'm
No,
good with that.
no.
I'm good with that.
We can't push it.
What's your base damage? Is like what, a 5 or something on that gun? What is it?
No. I think it's a 3. I think. No, 2. It's 2.
So 4
4
damage.
damage.
4 damage.
All right, let me
But it is armor piercing.
roll this chump's half armor. 1 stopped, so 2 damage. Goes
3 damage.
3
goes
damage.
through. Okay. Very good. He's still up, but he's quite injured.
That's unfortunate.
Clarence, you're still up and kicking.
So I'm panicked, so -2 to movement, and I just screamed, so I lost my slow action or fast
action.
action.
Slow. I
Scream.
think.
Slow.
That's what happened to me.
Am I able to root through Tyler's corpse for some
Yeah.
drugs, get rid of some of the
Yeah.
stress?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't stab yourself with one of the air needles.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
An injection of Metamucil. Fuck, that's not what I
We'll
wanted.
say Seth is crawling away, and you just kind of like grab him. You grab his clothes, you stop him, you start like
I just
rifling through his
I'll
pharmaceuticals.
Grab him by his
It's
broken
like-
toes and pull him
He's
over.
like, I'm not dead yet. I think it's just my toes.
Am I able to find any naphthalene or?
Do you have stuff on you,
Yeah.
buddy? You got nap relief?
I do.
Readily
Oh,
available
yeah.
on you?
Oh, I do. I even got X drugs.
No, don't take the extra.
Well, weren't you taking X drugs? Aren't you already on it?
Yeah, he's on X drugs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Is nap relief? Is it reduce all stress?
All stress,
Yeah,
just
all
instantly
stress.
gone.
Wow. That's
Nice.
crazy.
But if you use it more than once a shift, you start losing agility.
Ah,
So
who
yeah,
cares?
that's I think my entire round. I'm just taking some naphthalene and
Yeah, nap relief. You're good. Aradia,
I-
you're still good too, aren't you? Or what did you have for your effects?
Yeah, I'm good. I just -2 to my agility.
Okay.
But I need to reload my gun this round. So I'm reloading my RPG.
Reloading the RPG. I forgot also
Yes.
when we get a facehugger symbol on any regular gun too that they clip runs it. I always
Oh, the
forget
ammo,
that.
that's right.
Okay.
I always
Well,
forget
yeah.
that. But okay, so you're reloading your RPG.
I am.
Do you want to move at all? Whoa, that just zoomed in because
Ooh,
Belt
nice.
spoken character. Oh, wow.
I will try. There's a lot of help I gotta do. I'm trying.
yeah.
Everyone
I'm sorry, I
else-
didn't know it would do that.
I just
That
started
was
watching that
amazing.
stream. I was like, whoa, what just
It was
happened
really
there?
good. It was great. Sure, I'll move behind cover if I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Hooray.
Oh, these guys got you on the ropes.
Do they? Do they?
Yeah.
They've got Seth, they've got
All right.
Seth by the toes. That's
Seth.
about it.
You're fleet, right? You've lost your slow action, and you've just got to use your fast action, just like GTFO, right? Like just get.
I'm
the hell
trying
out
to
of it.
crawl away.
Yeah.
If my broken toes get ungrabbed.
My toes.
My toes, please.
All right.
So yeah, I'll be trying to not go in the direction of the mecha that is coming to step on me.
On the direction of the mecha. Of
Unless the
Who's the friend of the
mecha
guy
is
I
the-
killed just hours ago, moments ago?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a vampire from a super great video game, so I mean, don't want to get stepped on. No, thank you.
All right. First one's gonna. Oh, I got 2 targets. I've got River B and Quill, don't I? Or River B and Hanzo. 1-2 is River B. 3-4 is Hanzo.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your armor, please. It's a hit. 2 points of damage.
I'm down.
Drops. I'm taking stress. And roll me a d66, please. Am I going to take Evan's second character? No.
I'm dead.
12. Oh!
Oh, 66.
No.
What? You had 65 for your last one?
Oh my
No
god.
way.
No.
I tried to save you.
It runs in the family. It runs in the family.
No.
Oh
I
my
had
god.
I should've
plans
let
for
you-
your. I had plans for your character.
Wow.
Oh, this ruins everything. Oh.
Matt, if you had plans, you can always intervene. You're the GM.
Nope, the hand of God. Nope, the dice have spoken.
Oh my gosh, buddy, I'm so sorry.
The fact that it's the same is perfect. It's just
No,
perfect. I think
you
it was
went- well,
65 on the last
65
one.
on the last one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
So
one's getting a 67.
Like father, like
66?
son.
is impaled heart.
Son like father.
So your heart beats one last time, goes right through, bypass your armor, right through the chest. Like Hanzo, he just like crumples next to you and
He-
goes limp.
He stares at the APC with his last breath with Quill's body, and then his eyes close.
Grandpa Riverby
Hanzo,
arrives.
Hanzo leans over as he's dying and he goes, Lieutenant, if I don't die, I'll get your body and your son's body out of here.
There's no response.
That's the best he could do.
All right.
So
Who do I got
sad.
left here? Oh my goodness. Seth, you're running away. Hanzo's alive. All right, so I got 3 shooters left. One's gonna go, one on Hanzo, one on Aradia, and one on Clarence. Clarence Bodiger. All right, Clarence, you're up first. I did have plans for Ruby. Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your armor, please.
Now I get the cover too, right?
Yeah, roll your 5d6.
We're here.
So 1 point of damage.
Yep, one damage.
Take your stress. Aradia. That's a hit. Roll your armor, please.
I'm clicking it. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know why it's not rolling. I have a 6 armor rating, so I'll roll 66. It's not rolling for some reason. I got 1 success.
So 1 point of damage goes through.
Okay,
You're still good. You're up.
I'm still up.
Okay, give yourself a stress. And Hanzo's my last target. It's a hit. Roll your armor. One point of damage.
I'm down.
Roll me a d66, please.
Ooh, that's not good.
55. Hanzo's checking out.
Hanzo. Severed leg. Can't run, can only crawl. So it goes like right
my
through your
God.
thigh. I don't know. Severed leg. Some shrapnel? I don't know what that looks like. How they're going to cut your leg right off.
I'll probably hit the bone shattered and basically tore through the flesh. Like
Yep.
flechette rounds.
The
So
leg just kind of falls
Your leg
off.
just gives and you fall to the ground screaming. "Ah!"
You've got part of that android. We'll make you whole again. Don't worry.
I think it's fatal pretty fast.
So severed leg.
One shift, okay.
One shift. It is permanent though, but you can. There are robotics in this. You can have a robotic limb. Okay, that's the end of their turn. With that, the black APC and Berserker is upon you. And they roll up on the scene and they open fire on the UPP soldiers. They have little to no regard for the 4 of you. I was gonna say 4 of you, and they just take it to the UPP. They push past you, Aradia, and Clarence, and they grow and grab Maitland out of your APC right past you while the Berserker and their APC are firing on the UPP soldiers. And they throw him in cuffs and they escort him towards their APC. Are you going to do anything to try and stop that? Or are you They're intervening. They're not attacking you. They're attacking the UPP. Just to be clear,
And how many of them are there?
there are 4 of them plus a berserker.
So, and a fully functional APV.
APC. Yep.
Yeah, ABC, sorry. I don't think that's a winnable fight.
Well, I would probably shout at them to take us with them. Like, get us the fuck out of here. We just saved the person that you're looking for. Get us out of here.
Yeah. The back of the APC opens up and they say, "Get the hell in here, Marines!"
In we go, and I'm pulling Hero with me, and
I'm pulling some dead weight.
What,
Some
River
actual... Yeah, I am. I'm pulling Riverbee in.
Which River Bee?
The one that's right
Oh yeah,
in front
the other
of
one's
me.
in the APC. They're both in there. They're both there. Both their bodies.
I think it transfers. The responsibility transfers.
don't you want? Can maybe you could pull one of the living people in? You know, your buddy
Seth, or
Seth with the broken toes.
Hanzo. Seth.
It's true.
I'm
I
pulling
would
in
grab.
Hanzo.
I would grab Seth. I would grab Seth over. That's a good reminder, Clarence. Seth is my bestie, so I would.
Yep, and
grab
Hero's mine, which is why I grabbed him.
Sure.
Okay.
So they're sitting there. They're taking up your positions. They're fighting, and you're making your way into the APC. You see one of the Blackguard take Maitland over to that berserker, who's just firing his Gatling gun on his arms at the soldiers. And Maitland's like, no, you've got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. I swear, it's not me. And the berserker just kind of grabs him with one pincer, his torso, and lifts him up. Grabs his head with the other and just pops it off. And you see white fluid just start spewing everywhere, and it just tosses the body aside. Has the head in one pincer and just sees it retreating as he's firing with the other arm that's not holding the head, firing its Gatling guns at the UPP soldiers, insurgents, as they come at you. They take you back to the makeshift infirmary in the terminal, where you are eventually airlifted out with the civilians in one of their shipments near the end of the defense of this, until finally everybody is taken off planet. So technically, part of that was successful. You did get the civilians off planet, but the Black Guard acquired your target. You did not succeed at that. Hanzo, you're alive. You receive medical attention, and you will receive a prosthetic limb, a robotic prosthetic limb. This is not the end of Hanzo. Unfortunately, this is the end of Willoughby 2, or whatever his name, Riverbee 2.
Will it make Hanzo faster since he has half a robotic leg?
Because he's a bionic man.
The $3 million man.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's only half.
I don't know. We'll find out. All of you are sequestered from one another. You're held apart from one another after this mission. You do not see. You do not talk to anyone. Except for you, Clarence. Clarence, you are called to go meet with General Vaughn in the days after this battle.
Perfect.
When you get to her office, you're sitting there, you're waiting. You're waiting to go in there. Remember, she is the commander of this fleet that you're on. And she is also the head of the Black Guard. The door opens as you're sitting there waiting, and your lieutenant, Maria Casados, is escorted out of the room in cuffs. And she looks like she is in rough shape, like she's been in a fight. Blood trickling down her lip. She looks worse for wear. She barely glances at you as she's escorted away. And that's when the general comes to the door, and she's got a grin on her face, and you can see a couple Black Guard behind her. She goes, it's Revolver, right? Clarence Revolver.
Yes.
Please come in. Please come in. I understand that you held your own, that you were one of the few to survive the battle of Morgan's Bluff.
I did okay. Wish I could have had a little bit more hand-to-hand combat, but yeah, did what I could.
Right, the sword. Yeah, you're the one that carries the sword. Am I right?
It is on me. It's always on me.
She sits down behind her desk. She kind of sits back. She's got 2 Blackguard Marines on either side of her. She goes, so I understand that you're now without a commanding officer. Something unfortunate has happened to Lieutenant Casados, and we're at a loss now. And, a good artificial womb soldier like you would be perfect for that.
I would relish the opportunity to lead.
Now, it does come with a bit of a hinge. I think you'd be perfect to join the Blackguard. And with that, one of the soldiers lifts up like this black painted suit of armor. So I want you to be my eyes and ears in Kilo Squad. And I want you to join the Blackguard.
So will the rest of my squad be aware that I'm a Blackguard member?
Yeah, they're going to learn to respect their place in the Marines. Because they're a little out of control, wouldn't you say?
We have some excellent warriors in that group, though.
That's fine. They lack discipline. And I need to know what's going on. You seem to keep being involved and coming in contact with highly classified information. So I think it only necessary that I have a person inside the squad.
I'd be happy to take that position.
Excellent. I figured you would make the right decision. So you, going forward, you are now the commanding officer of Kilo Squad. You're going to report directly to me. And whenever you receive your orders on a mission, there may be some alternatives that the others are not to be made aware of. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I don't know why I didn't recruit you sooner. You're such an excellent Marine. I've heard good things, but some of my men have also been quite against you joining us.
Some of your men don't like that I carry a sword.
She kind of smiles. And goes, yes, that's it. That's it. Yes, the sword. All right. Revolver. Dismissed.
May I take my outfit with me, my new one?
Yes, please do. I don't want you to be wearing your old standard issue armor ever again. You're to wear that at all times.
Sounds good.
Okay. A couple more days pass, and everybody kind of recoups, and you're...
Can I do my trauma check?
Yeah, you got to make an empathy roll.
Okay. I've never done this yet. Oh, I got 1 success. Is that good or bad?
I think that's
It's
bad.
good. Oh, is it bad?
I think if you succeed at your empathy check, you get the permanent trauma because you actually realize how horrible it was. I think.
For the record, Matt, my personal agenda was to be recognized as the perfect soldier. So being offered a promotion and given a Blackguard outfit, I can't really turn that down.
Very true. That's literally that.
Permanent mental trauma is on 101 and 104.
101, 104.
101 and 104. If you have rolled 13 or higher, you must make an empathy roll after the session. Roll the attribute only, not using any skills. If the roll succeeds, you develop a permanent mental trauma.
Yep.
Roll me a d6, please.
Oh, you got it. I got a 6.
Where's the chart is not on. All
And
right,
it's on
6.
page 101.
Amnesia. Your memory is a blank slate. You no longer recall who you are
No, it's called dementia. It's called
Oh,
Alzheimer's
who you
and dementia.
or the other characters are. The effect should be role played. So you're still in the group.
Nice.
You're around. You're not discharged, and you
This
now need to
tracks
role play
so
that
much.
you do not know
Is this
who the hell anybody is anymore.
Tracks so hard.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh, does that mean I lose Aradia as my buddy?
Yeah, you don't
Since
know
I
who Aradia
forgot.
is.
Oh no!
But I'll be your friend. It's like
Okay.
going to be one of those Korean dramas where like you lose your memory, but I still remember what good friends we were. And so like I
Aw.
just keep pretending we're good friends and hope that you remember and think I'm cool enough to be my friend
I think that
as like a septuagenarian,
yes.
I guess.
you helped me with my broken toes.
You have to
You know.
rewatch all of Matlock, and it's all brand new to you.
All right, so Clarence, I'm gonna say you're gonna call a general meeting here in the days following, and you're
Absolutely.
This is gonna be the first kind of like regroup of the squad.
I'm not going to say anything, just be in a room waiting in my new black outfit for everyone to walk in. I'll be sitting in a chair at the end of a table.
What's his rank now?
That is a great question. Hey, Aaron, what would be an appropriate rank for someone in his position to jump up to?
What was your rank before?
Grunt.
Were you a private or private first class?
Colonial Marine, I believe just private.
He could have either gotten a field commission to an officer and be made a lieutenant, or he could have been made, a staff sergeant. But that's a really big jump. I mean, more than likely he'd have been field commissioned as an officer and become a lieutenant.
Okay, so you're now Lieutenant Revolver.
So Hanzo walks in with his new cybernetic leg. You can tell he's still trying to get used to it, but he snaps to attention immediately and fires off a salute. He goes, "Lieutenant, congratulations, you've earned this."
At ease.
He goes,
Sit down. I wouldn't want you pushing that leg too hard.
"Thank you, sir."
Anybody else arriving as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna say every kind of filters in. Aradia, you walk in, you see he's wearing the black armor. Seth, you're just kind of like, oh, who are these guys?
Seth is just being like brought in with Aradia, I would assume.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, hell, like, come on.
You think I'm your nurse? You think I'm
Yeah,
your nurse? Yeah.
Yeah, and there's just like there's an open seat, and you just be like, go sit there, and Seth just sits down. And he's like, oh.
Is it appropriate to get Seth a psych evaluation?
Emotional support dog. Emotional support dog.
You could order one. I'm gonna say one has probably been done on him, and that he's like physically he is fine. He's capable of continuing to do what he's doing. He just doesn't know. He knows he's in the Marines. He knows that he's fighting a war, but he doesn't know the people in his squad. He does not remember anybody in Kilo. There's no memories of who they were. They show pictures of all the other Marines in the squad. Doesn't know who they are. Does not have any connections to them. But I'm gonna say you're aware of the war that's happening.
Yeah.
You know you're a Marine. You know, like you're gonna remember most of your career in the Marines. But this group you're with now that you had the trauma with, there's like the memory's been wiped of who these people are.
All right, that's okay, yeah. It's like a short term memory loss.
But it's not like, what's a Marine? What am I doing here? What's a gun?
Yeah,
None of that.
exactly.
That's silly. You remember all that stuff.
So with go ahead.
Then Seth will act as they are, because they're a warrant officer, I think their ranking is, so he would try to fit to the best of that, basically acting as he did when he was not old man, when he was just Seth Bones. He's probably acting in that sort of way where he's like actually probably acting proper. Not just an old man who doesn't, But so yeah, he goes up and he would meet this blackguard he's never met before.
Like I said, you know who they are though. You are aware of who the blackguard are. You know that.
Yeah. But I'm saying I don't know who this one is.
Yep.
So I meet him as if I'm meeting him for the first time. I'm like, Seth Bones, you are in charge of me, I believe, and us here.
I'm concerned that Seth is introducing himself to me again.
Yes, you are. This seems very odd.
At ease, Warrant Officer Bones. Yeah. I'm going to look at Aradia. Can you keep an eye on him?
Maybe. I mean, yes, sir.
So
still getting used to it.
Fair enough. I brought you all here to quickly tell you that I have been promoted to lieutenant and will now be leading Kilo Squad. I have also been commissioned into the Black Guard. This will be your opportunity to ask me any questions. The major goal with promoting me to lieutenant of Kilo Squad has been to increase the squad's discipline. We are seen as a unruly bunch, which, to be honest, has probably helped us through our last 2 missions, but it looks like we will be getting very strict, very direct orders going forward.
Sir, can the Blackguard hear what we're saying right now?
I am a Blackguard and can hear you, yes.
I meant the rest. I meant your boss.
I will be listening for the Blackguard going forward, so yes.
I wink.
I will wink back.
Okay. Understood, sir.
Hanzo just looks at you and goes, "What are your orders, Lieutenant?"
Do we all get swords?
Absolutely.
You're no longer the Death Rattlers. You now have something to do with swords. Is your new?
That is the best idea I have heard so far. Swords for everybody.
We're seen as unruly. He gives all of us swords.
Yeah. There's a table in front of him, and there's like this cloth on it. You just like pull the cloth aside. There's a shiny sword with your
Oh my gosh.
on the table for each of you.
It's incredible.
Thank you for the
Tana's
raid.
all around.
CFT RPG. It's a swordsborg.
Seth is pleased. He looks at the swords and he's like, he picks one up and he's like,
Seth, going forward, you will find this more useful than a syringe full of air.
who would use a syringe full of air?
It's my question exactly.
He's like, that sounds wrong.
Anything else?
Sir, if Chief Warrant Officer Bones is this damaged, will he be accompanying us on missions, or will he be relegated to a rear action?
To be honest, Hero, I think we might be somewhat better off with Warrant Officer Bones being a little bit less unilateral and a little bit more strict with how he is working in our group.
Hanzo just nods once and he goes, "Clear, sir. Just wanted to get the lay of the land."
A little brain damage might have helped him along.
Ouch. Okay. Ouch. All right. So the plan was for the new River Bee, who is a lieutenant, to be your new commanding officer, and for Revolver still to be recruited into the Black Card. But things changed with Senior River Bee taking a bullet through the heart in this last encounter. It's the end of the River Bees in the Marines. Why don't you go? Oh no, it's
long
the
family tree.
Grandpa
Long
River Bees.
family tree.
All right, go ahead and roll me a D66, Bill. We're gonna roll an NCO event for you, even though it kind of just happened. You'll still get a bonus. What'd you roll? 24.
Yep.
You spent time training with Force Recon and gained a Special Ops M4A3 pistol with custom sound suppressor. You got a silenced pistol now.
Yeah, things I will never use.
So we'll say you
You
gained
should
that
strap the pistol to the end of the sword.
gunblade.
It's the opposite of, yeah, you got it.
The saber rattlers.
It's the opposite of a bayonet.
So yeah,
I'm just happy with swords all around.
I will let the record show that I did not roll the critical injury on Evan. Let the record show I did not roll the critical injury on anybody tonight. It was down to them dice.
People get broken toes.
I
did lose a leg.
Shot to the heart.
You did lose a leg. You did lose a leg. We could have also rolled critical injuries on all those NPCs, and they could have kept going. Also, they could end up with like just kind of tripping and toes and all that. So that's the end of Go Fish. We wrapped that one up. Everybody survived, gained 7 experience.
This is so dumb. I literally have gotten 0 XP.
You get 7 experience. I'll give you. I'll give you. I'll give you 8 experience. So that's gonna give you 2 upgrades. Shake your head. You're getting 2 upgrades.
Every time we finish the mission, my character dies, and then I don't get the XP.
So we got 7 or 8 then.
I guess not.
We got 7.
8.
That's
Evan
seven.
got 8.
Evan got 8 because
okay.
he's out now to make 2 characters. I'm being nice. Everybody else gained 7. You gained what, 5 or 6 last time?
We gained 6. We had 1 left over
So
from
you got
our
an
last
extra
thing.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right, so that's the end of that operation. We finished it. We're gonna move on to another one. We're gonna have a new River Bee in the in the squad. Or is that the plan, Evan, or no?
Don't worry about it.
I've already made
Don't
your new
worry
character
about it.
sheet in Foundry. You have an Evan 3 character sheet for your next character. Yeah, that's it for tonight. We got nothing else. Let's do the round table. Jen.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hi. My name is Jen. You would normally be able to find me on twitch.tv/Gentendo, but unfortunately I have a job and I've been working a lot, so I haven't had much time to do other fun stuff. But I'm going to be playing this Thursday. I'm going to be on Featherfall Tabletop playing Star Wars 5e. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be playing Spaceship Zero over on Folsham Arts channel. And that's me for the week.
Very cool. Tyler?
Yeah, I do not have a job, so you can find me on Twitch at Foolish GM. I will be on Friday for sure, running my own tabletop game, Law and Honor, and you'll probably see me Thursday, Wednesday. Sometimes in the week I stream. I'm also in a process of moving, so once I'm finished moving, then I'll be able to get back to streaming all the time.
There you
But
go.
yeah, I'll be here on Sunday.
Bill, are you in any games other than this one right now? This is it, isn't it?
No, you can find me here. That'll be all.
Next week Sunday. Evan, what you got going on this week?
Making a new River Bee. That's part of my plans.
You should make 2 or 3 of them.
Apparently, I need to just have a whole pocket of them just so I can just throw them out every session. Tuesday, Spectaculars. I will not be there as Nightlight, but they will still be playing, and we'll see what the new adventure is going to be. That. And then Thursdays, Blades in the Dark. We'll be continuing that on Garblag Games, 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah. And Aaron, what else do you have going on this week?
Pretty much same as Evan. Tuesday night Spectaculars. Wednesday at I think 9 o'clock Central Standard Time as well on Garblag. No, that is noon or 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Garblag Games. We'll be starting the Achtung Cthulhu campaign. Then Thursday night Dark, and then back on Sunday.
Very good. Yeah, I got a lot of overlap here as well. It's Tuesday at Garblag Games, Spectaculars. Thursday Garblag Games, Blades in the Dark. Sunday, back here, more Alien. Thank you everybody for joining us. It was good to be back after our little break, and we'll see you all next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.
Hey.